I'm putting the butter in. Because this is a little bit of, it's like, think of it if you're an artist as a clean palette. We're going to add to it. And the thing about starting with the buttermilk biscuit is that you can really do whatever you want to with it. You don't need to just make a buttermilk biscuit. You can add things like we do. We add bacon in some of ours, we add cheese, we add cinnamon. So the possibilities are endless. But what you have to do if you start is making it by hand. So we have this flour, and now we're going to add some butter, preferably cold, but I really don't think it matters. But what you're trying to do is incorporate this butter evenly into the flour. And this is very important to get it completely incorporated before you move to the next step. Okay, so I know nobody wants to have yucky hands because you're here and you've got a glass of wine and whatever, but I need somebody in that back area over there to come up here and feel.
Let me get them.
Can you please pick a lovely volunteer?
This was a girls' weekend went wrong.
I love it. Come on up.
Look what she's drinking.
A hot mess.
And then ask her why.
What is that?
She's drinking milk.
No.
Surprise!
Oh, you're a girl up to my own heart. I could easily have a fourth. Okay.
This was a mom and daughter weekend, and then she sprung on him that she's pregnant. She gets ready.
And you didn't feel it before, but just get in there and help me work it out. So isn't that therapeutic? Yeah. So nice and lovely to be able to do this. I mean, it's like being in preschool all over again. So you're looking for a pea-size consistency. Some people say Parmesan, some people say pea-size. You just really want to work it all in. So now that we've gotten to that step, we're going to add the second step. And this is why Callie's biscuits are Callie's biscuits. This is not a required step. We actually add cream cheese to our biscuits just because we want to. My mother says, you know, a little bit of extra insurance with the butter is always good. So just as we did incorporate the butter, we're now incorporating the cream cheese, which is even better when you do that. This is the best feeling ever. Would anyone else like to feel this? Because, I mean, when you go home tomorrow and you make your own biscuits, you kind of need to know what this feels like, right? When you have that baby, you're going to be needing to make all of these biscuits. This, my girls love biscuits. Okay, you've been very helpful. I know you're like, I'm ready to go back to my glass of milk. Okay, so anyway, this process continues on. And you can see how it's starting to form again, the pea size, the Parmesan size. Did Natalie already leave? Okay, so from this point on, we're going to open up a little well because we've got to add our liquid now. Some people will add milk. We choose buttermilk for our buttermilk biscuits, but you know, it's whatever your preference is. We use milk in our shortcake biscuits, but for all of our biscuits, except for the shortcake, we do use buttermilk. So it just goes down in, and you start incorporating it. If you thought that the dry mix part was messy, this is where it gets really hairy. I probably wish for more, I can already tell. And this is exactly, I need way more than that. This is probably why people don't want to do this. And I get that, I understand. So, I mean, do you want to do that in your kitchen with the flour flying everywhere? I understand why you don't want to do that. But again, there is a therapeutic element to it, and it is very gratifying in result. Yes?
Those containers, we can buy it all ready to go. We just mix it.
These containers right here, the buttermilk biscuits, our buttermilk biscuits, we fully bake, and then we freeze them and vacuum seal them, and then we put them in these little pretty boxes, and you can keep them in your freezer for a year, and all you have to do So all the girls in the bakery tease me because I'm always the one that has the wettest biscuit dough, which makes the messiest biscuit dough.
But the
However,
best.
it produces the moistest biscuit. That is my least favorite word, by the way. So from this point on, as you can see, we've got a bunch of dough. That will make approximately 126 biscuits. So now we gotta roll it out and stamp it out, right? So the easiest way to get all this goo off of your hands is to use the dry flour. And since we have no real running water today, we're going to use a lot of this flour. But while I'm doing that, I'm also coating the flour. I love this pastry cutter that my girls found. I'm just kind of creating a little fence around my dough. And then I'm going to add, the more flour the better. Flour is your friend. It makes your life easier. And it creates a moisture barrier, so to speak. And then you need to flour your surface really well. Okay, I need a strong man. Not you, Jimmy. You've already talked about it.
And I can give you one.
Somebody's got to come
Right
up
here.
and help me. Oh,
This one's a strong man. I can
need
tell.
help. Because this is a key part to the baking process. I need you to flip it over as hard as you can and slam it down on the table. You can do it. Give it a good... And then watch
She's
this.
the one that said you were the strong one.
You take your biscuit cutter and then you clean the bowl. And then you don't have that much mess. Now, your whole body is covered in flour and your hands and arms are up to your elbows in flour, but